Hi, I'm Lily. I'm the outgoing president of Phi Mu, and this is our submission to the end of year awards through FSL. Oh. The categories we're going to be submitting for are harm reduction and prevention, service and philanthropy, chapter management, and membership development. This year, our sorority really leveled up our harm reduction and prevention efforts, and it honestly made a huge impact on our chapter. We started having way more programming focused on real issues that college students deal with instead of just doing the bare minimum. We had presentations on alcoholism, how we can recognize alcohol poisoning, even specific education about date rape drugs, what they look like, how they're used, how to keep ourselves and each other safe. Learning about these things in an open and honest way made everything feel a lot more real and gave us tools we might actually need one day. Our harm reduction chairwoman played a major role in all of this. She completed multiple trainings through FSL and Phi Mu, and she didn't just go and forget about it. She brought everything she learned back to us. She explained things in a way that made sense, shared tips that were actually useful, and helped all of us in Phi Mu to understand how we could look out for each other in social situations. Hearing this information from someone that we feel related to had a lot more of an impact to our personal members than it coming from just an outside speaker. Overall, I feel like our chapter has become so much more educated and aware this year. We talked more openly about safety. We know the signs of alcohol poisoning. We know risks and warning signs of drug situations. It feels like we've created a safer and more supportive environment where everyone feels more comfortable and confident, prepared. It wasn't just checking off requirements, it was really about taking care of each other and making sure we all felt comfortable and confident in our decisions. The next category we are going to be applying for is service and philanthropy. This year, our chapter really went above and beyond with service and philanthropy. It honestly made me and our philanthropy chair feel so proud to be a part of Phi Mu. We focused a lot on giving back in meaningful ways. It wasn't just about hitting the numbers. Um, it actually felt like we were making a real impact for Veterans Day. We volunteered our time to do a veterans breakfast. We also volunteered at um, nursing homes. Um, it was just super meaningful because we got to hear personal stories, show appreciation um, for everything that veterans have done, and that, yeah. It felt really good to be present and hands-on instead of just doing surface level things. We also put a lot of energy into our philanthropy and supporting that. Our philanthropy is Children's Miracle Network Hospital in Aurora, Colorado. As a chapter, we made tie blankets and made handwritten cards for the kids, which honestly ended up being very heartwarming. Knowing that something as simple as a blanket or a message can bring a little comfort to a child going through a hard time is really special. And it reminds us all why our philanthropy is such a big part of our organization. On top of all of that, we were able to raise just under $33,000 for Children's Miracle Network Hospital in 2025. That number is very crazy to me. It took a ton of planning, fundraising, late nights, teamwork, but seeing what we were able to accomplish together made it totally worth it. You could really tell how passionate everyone was, and it wasn't just about hitting the goal, but it was about supporting the families, and the kids who rely on these resources. Another thing we did was really educate our members so they felt like that raising money for Children's Miracle Network Hospital was really going to help people. We gave them specific examples um, of things that this money goes to so that it wasn't just like, oh, we have to raise this money, but we get to and we get to help in these situations. Overall, this year was a huge reminder of how much good we can do when we work together through volunteering, donations, fundraising. We actually strengthened our chapter's bond and made a huge difference in our community, which was really exciting. It wasn't just philanthropy, it was something that brought us all closer and helped us connect our values into real action. Next category is our chapter management. This year, our chapter management really improved. Um, Overall, we became more organized, communicative, and intentional with how we involve members. One of our biggest changes made it was we had our committee heads hold in-person meetings after chapter. We really just wanted to take advantage of everyone being there on Monday. This gave everyone a chance to actually talk face to face and share ideas, help planning upcoming events. This was really important because in the past, our committees have really been lacking and haven't um, really been involved with the planning process. Instead of feeling like things were decided for them, they were able to really be hands-on in each committee. It made everything feel a lot more collaborative and helped members feel like their voice was mattered. We also made a point to engage our committee heads more directly by meeting with them throughout the semester. We had about a once a month meeting with them. Um, Having that consistent check-in time made it easier to stay on track and stay connected and make sure everyone had the support they needed to run their committees effectively. It honestly created more positive and productive vibes within leadership because everyone was on the same page. We were able to give each other ideas through the committee heads and make sure everyone just felt supported and had what they need to be successful. Another thing that made a huge difference was switching committees at the end of the spring semester. This kept members engaged, um, and gave everyone a chance to try something new instead of getting stuck, in a committee or a role that they really didn't like and had to do for a long time. It helped people find committees they felt more passionate about and encouraged more involvement overall. You could really see the shift in energy once people moved into roles they were excited about. So that was really exciting. Overall, these changes helped our chapter feel more organized, more connected, and way more involved. By prioritizing communication and giving members a chance to really participate, we created a stronger, more energized chapter culture that made everyone feel like a part of something meaningful and a part of these events that we're having and planning. So that was good. For our final category, we have membership development. For membership development, we really focused on creating a chapter experience that felt fun, supportive, and connective. One of the biggest things we did was hold theme chapters. We had a theme chapter almost every chapter, and if it wasn't themed, it had some sort of connection to what that month represented for us, whether it be ritual or whether it be wellness, things like that. This made everyone way more excited to show up and be involved. We also added sisterhood activities into our chapter time, so members had more chances to bond and meet people outside of their usual friend groups. It actually made or helped people feel a part of something bigger. We did a lot of compliment showers and a lot of get to know you games like this or that, things like that. That was just really fun. Another huge improvement was we wanted to really recognize accomplishments at our chapter meetings, whether it be academic achievements, leadership involvement, or just even personal wins. We did this by sister snaps, and we required 10 people to say a sister snap. So some examples of that would be like, oh, my friend Maddie just got into Ohio State Pharmacy School, or um, Emily's car just got fixed. Things like that. Simple things, but like exciting things that really bring people together and make you feel like you know something about this person. So even if you don't know what to talk about with them, that might be something like, oh, my car was broken down, or oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I want to go congratulate her about getting into pharmacy school. Things like that. Um, We also made sure to highlight members who really embodied our values, love, honor, and truth, which helped reinforce what being a Phi Mu truly means. Overall, our approach to membership development made our chapter more engaged, motivated, and connected, and it really helped build our stronger sisterhood culture that people genuinely wanted to be a part of. And thank you. I'm really proud of what Phi Mu has done this year. I feel like we've put forth our best foot. We really have came through on our promises. One thing our goal of our executive committee was just to be more communicative and make sure everyone in the chapter felt involved. And I think through the intentional planning and ideas we came up with, in these specific categories, we were able to do that in extreme ways, and it really feels good to look back on it and see how pledge classes have bonded, how the sisterhood of this chapter has changed, and how our culture is really um, more inclusive and connected and really wanting to be involved. So, thank you so much, and that's about it.